Satya Nani said, "A little progress each day adds up to big results." This video may look like I got a bunch of stuff done and it's all packaged up nicely in under 40 minutes here, but honestly, to clean all of these spaces took me over the course of a week or maybe even 2. We're all so busy with our day-to-day that sometimes tackling projects around the house can seem daunting and even impossible at times. In this video, I have finally decided to tackle some of life's messes, and I'm starting in our master bedroom where it has literally been so dusty that I can't even keep up. I'm pretty sure I just need to get a professional duct cleaning in my house, but I'm going to be cleaning the dust from under and behind some of the furniture in my room. And to say that this is embarrassing to show you that my room is in this state of cleanliness or lack thereof is an understatement. Hopefully cleaning all the dust from under the furniture will help keep the room less dusty, but I'm going to move on to folding some laundry and then we'll jump back into dusting under the furniture. Now, back to the quote about a little bit of progress each day. The way I edited this video, it looks like I did all of this cleaning in one day, but in reality, I cleaned a little bit here one day and a little bit here another day, and in the end, my room will get each little space clean and reorganized, and we're actually still working on it. I need to work on my closet, and we have a few boxes that my husband needs to go through and organize with a couple of his drawers. But each day, I have work to do, I have kids to take care of, I'm busy making first breakfast, second breakfast, and snacks. And I'm trying to take care of myself and my physical and mental health, prioritize my marriage, and I'm trying to stay on top of chores. So I would say I have my daily constant chores that I do every day, like making my bed, doing the dishes, and doing at least one load of laundry. But then I like to throw in at least one ad hoc chore, like going through a drawer or deep cleaning a space. And there's always going to be a running list of things to do around the house, but a little each day helps in the long run. If you're new here, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name's Carrie, and I just like to clean and take care of my space and my house. It's not a Pinterest perfect house, so hopefully you can relate to that. I'm always working on bettering my space or buying new items, but that takes money. And you'll see like my dressers are falling apart. I feel like I need all new everything at times, and I just have to take it piece by piece because it takes a lot of money and that takes time. But I am married to my husband of 12 years and we have 2 kids that are 6 and 9, and we also have 2 cats and 1 dog. So that's where a lot of this fur is coming from. Wiping down my vanity. This is a family heirloom that I've inherited and I love it so much. I do want to restore it a little bit, but I can't decide if I want to paint it or just refinish it. And I did mention painting it to my husband's grandma, who likes the more natural wood look, and she's really good at restoring furniture, and she just about fainted. So that made me second guess what I wanted to do with it, but let me know what you think I should do in the comments below. And I did mention my husband's boxes earlier, and you'll see one of them here in this shot. I really need to get a bookshelf for my office so we can unpack some of these because it's just kind of like a lot of books or small collectible items, but for now you'll just see them kind of tucked away in my room, or not away. There's another one now. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. At this point, I just started getting frustrated because I could see dust flying all over the room. So I decided to turn off the fan and dust that because I was pretty sure that it was just like flying off the fan. And I swear you guys must think I never clean my room based on how dusty it is, but I swear I just cleaned my fan like 2 weeks ago and it already has this thick layer of dust that you're gonna see on it in just a second here. So like I said, I think I need to get the air ducts professionally cleaned and hopefully that will help. But before I go about dusting the fan off and onto the floor, I'm just gonna clear the laundry that I had going. I did have it separated at one point to get going, but I had to save that for another day. And you can see here just how dusty it was. Like, this is not normal after 2 weeks, is it? Like, please tell me I'm not crazy. Next, I'm going to be making a steak salad. This is one of our favorite salads to make, and you just need a green of your choice. Today I'm using also sirloin steaks. I also add cucumber, tomato, caramelized red onion, avocado, and you can add cheese or some croutons or little tortilla strips or seeds to yours. Before I start, I'm just going to add a little bit of olive oil to my wooden salad bowl. This is just priming it. It's something that my parents have always done since I was younger, and so I'll just do it too. I think that it does help with the wood and keep it from like splitting, I guess. It kind of like cracks open. You'll notice that if you have had many wood products like this. But I sliced up my onions. I actually sliced them into about 1/4 inch slices. That way they don't burn while I'm caramelizing them. I'm giving them a little salt and pepper, and I'm caramelizing them with some oil and butter. And those are going to go on top of the salad. And here I'm just chopping up some romaine. I'm going to get my tomatoes going, the cucumber, and then actually the salad is for later tonight. So I'm going to wait to add the avocado so that doesn't brown. This is a little tip for you if you use cucumbers in your salad, but use a spoon to scrape out the seeds from the middle, and that will prevent your salad from getting too watery. And actually, these are Persian cucumbers, or maybe they're English. But I know Persian and English cucumbers don't have as much liquid and water as a traditional cucumber. So I do pick those, but then I also just scrape out the seeds to prevent my salad from getting too watery. Another really tasty lunch you can do with the cucumber actually is before you cut it up, when you spoon out the seeds from the inside, it basically makes a little boat, and you can make some tuna salad or a chicken salad and spoon that mixture into the cucumber boat. And instead of having it on like bread, then you have it on this really healthy, delicious cucumber. It's just so light and refreshing, a really tasty lunch. And now that everything's done, I have my caramelized onions here, and I'm gonna be cutting up my steak, which unfortunately I totally overcooked. I would recommend probably 4 minutes per side, but I did like 7, and yeah, it just wasn't as rare as I normally like, unfortunately. notice in this footage here, I'm in a new outfit. So this is another night. Actually, you can see how dark it is. It was pitch black by the time I was able to get around to my daily chore. And it's summertime now, so it hasn't been getting dark until 9 o'clock at night. But if you're new here, we recently had some reconstruction in our entire first floor. And so if you go back a few videos, you can see what it looked like before and what it looks like now. And I have a couple other videos up that talk about the progress, and we're actually still not done with the construction. We are still working on the stairs and also the downstairs bathroom, but we just ordered the tub, and the guy should be back next week to help us finish that up. So that's why it looks pretty empty in my house. That's why I'm ironing my linens, I guess, my table runner and my placemats for my table, because they've been in storage for the past couple months. And also that's why like the walls are pretty empty, because we got all new paint on everything. I also did all new baseboards. The flooring's new. But I've just been really taking my time and deciding what I want to go up on the walls and not just putting stuff up to fill up the space, which is kind of what we did before. But I just want to be really intentional. And so that's also why you'll see some boxes in this room, because some of that stuff needs to go into the bathroom, and there's also like a shelf you'll see in a minute. But yeah, we just can't unpack that yet because the bathroom's not done. And I also, like I said before, need a bookshelf. I need some more furniture for this room in general. I think I need like a nice armchair and like a table. I am getting a piano from my mom. It's in storage, my piano from when I was younger, but it's just been sitting in her garage. So I just have to find a way to get it over to my house, and that one will go in this room. So yeah, that's why I'm just kind of taking my time. I do have this stuff that's been in storage. I was finally excited to get it back up, but I need to definitely do some more shopping. On to another day. I'm going into my daughter's room to go through some of her clothes and school supplies, because I was getting ready to see my sister-in-law the next day, who is expecting baby girl number 4. She has 5 kids, and so I told her I would give her my daughter's clothes that she had outgrown. I used to give them to her before, like when she had just her second girl, and she was like, oh, she has hand-me-downs from her oldest daughter, so she's good. And so I thought that she just didn't want them anymore, but now I had been talking to her, and she was like, well, now it's the 4th girl, and the hand-me-downs, you know, they've gone through them and they're worn, and so she's thankful for me passing on those clothes. And she's passed clothes on to me too, from her oldest son to my son. So it's just nice to share those kinds of things. And I'm also going through the school supplies, because I had some leftover stuff from my son from 2 years ago, and she homeschools, so I thought it'd be helpful to her. I don't know if she wants to use these workbooks, but I had like extra paper and stuff like that that I was going to pass on to her. So I just wanted to round that up so I had it ready for the next day. So we have been super busy around here. We found this baby kitten. Actually, my husband found it on a work site, and he's only about 4 to 6 weeks old. And so he's too young to be alone. And so he brought him home to me because I have experience with baby animals. But yeah, it's just like a newborn. So I haven't been able to get any of these drinks unpacked. I needed to clean the whole kitchen. And so I was filming this like as before footage, and then I was gonna go finish work and I needed to then clean the kitchen up, and I was gonna film that, but my husband got home, and while I was in my office, he took it upon himself to stock all the drinks into the beverage cooler and do the dishes, clear off the counters, wipe them down for me. And so that was so helpful. So you won't see the footage of it getting clean. I will show the mopping of the floors. You can see they're like super dirty. But I'm just so thankful for this guy. Look at him. Oh, he's so hot when he does dishes. I think this is outfit number 5 in this video, so that just goes to show you how long it takes me to actually deep clean around our house throughout the week, in a typical week when I'm working, unless I'm able to dedicate like one day to cleaning and just knock it all out then. But I am just dusting my living room right now and vacuuming the couches. I had brought the pillows out from storage, so putting those out, and then some of this equipment down here is still super dusty from construction, so I'm gonna give everything a wipe down. And today I'm just using my Norwex e-cloth. I absolutely love this microfiber cloth for cleaning. It is super quick and efficient, and I can go from surface to surface cleaning, and it does it well, and it does it without chemicals. So I highly recommend Norwex if you are into more natural cleaning products. But also, I just wanted to say, if any of this footage seems like a little bit disjointed, like I didn't finish cleaning an area, like for example, I think you see me vacuum half of the couch but not the other half, it's because either my kids were in the footage and so I cut it out because I don't like to show them on my channel, or they were helping me. And so my family does help me clean. You know, I showed the footage of my husband clean the entire kitchen for me, but also the kids will, so I don't film that if they are helping me. We are on to another day of cleaning. It's 1:45 and I'm finally getting around to making myself lunch. I made a caprese sandwich for this day, and I just needed to finish up my kitchen. I didn't get around to finishing it the night before. So first things first, I'm using my barkeeper's friend to clean my sink. We have a stainless steel sink, and I love it for the stainless steel. I have also had porcelain in the past, and I really liked it for that as well. So this is definitely one of my favorite cleaning products. And I needed to finish wiping down the counters, and actually I'm gonna finish sealing the grout because we had sealed one portion like over by the coffee bar area, but I needed to finish sealing the other backsplash grout. So I am gonna be doing that. It's just like a really easy, quick spray on thing, and you wipe off the excess. But I needed to just finish so I could finally get the floors cleaned. gonna give things a quick wipe down before I spray on the grout sealer. Look at my face, I look so thrilled. I know this day was hard for me to get up and get motivated. But you just spray it on. You can see the grout is kind of darkening, but it actually dries back light to the normal color. And then you just wipe off the excess with a dry cloth. I'm using paper towels today because I don't have like shop towels or anything like that. So super easy and super quick. Getting the chairs off the floor so that I can come through and vacuum and mop without those things in the way. I also put the bar stools up on the countertop, but I just like things out of the way when I'm mopping. And for the floors, I use the Dyson V11 Torque. It's a cordless vacuum. I've talked a bit about that. I do like it. The only thing is you have to hold down the trigger, and so that like took some getting used to. My forearm would be kind of sore in the beginning. Now I'm used to it, but also it is a little bit heavy, but I do think it's a great vacuum. And then for my mop, right now I'm using the Libman Spin Mop. It's pretty much like the O-Seater. I actually went to go buy the O-Seater, but they didn't have any in stock, so I went with the Libman, and it's just like the O-Seater. It's a little confusing to set up and like figure out how it works, but once you figure it out, then it's easy. And yeah, I used to use a steam mop, but that's not great for all floors. I'd say that's probably the best option for tile, but we have vinyl plank flooring and it is water resistant, but the steam and like the heat from the steam mop is not good for the adhesive that they use on the floor. So also, I felt like it didn't clean as well. Like when I first mopped my floors with the spin mop compared to having steam mopped them, it was as if like they had never been cleaned before. I felt so much better. I definitely like it better than the steam mop, and they're so inexpensive. They're like $30, $30 to $40. So I would highly recommend those. This is another area that I need to finish decorating. They also need to put the plate on the light switches, but I do have a mirror that goes here, and I have a lamp. I have a couple lamps actually, they're matching. They're not both gonna go here, but I actually want to spray paint them black because right now they're like a brown, and they're like a warm brown, so it doesn't quite go with our floors. And then like this is also like a warm tone furniture piece. Because our floors were like a warmer tone before. I'd say these are more neutral, but I don't want like all the competing wood tones. So I am going to spray paint the lamps black, and until then I just have decided to kind of keep that area clear. But I'm back in the dining room and just giving it a little dust here so that I can do the floors in here as well. I'm pretty sure this is day 7 of cleaning now, so that's a full week of things I do around the house daily to get this house in shape. And I'm ending in my daughter's room, which was just so out of control. She had a neighbor friend over, and also I think my nieces. Yeah, so it just got out of control. But I decided quickly to just go through her art supplies and clean them out and organize them. And then she and my husband helped me finish up cleaning in here. But like Satya Nani said, a little progress each day adds up to big results. And my house is never going to be perfect, but I just feel so much peace from having a clean space for my family to enjoy. And I hope that this video motivated you to get up and clean at least one space in your house. Start small and clean a drawer or something, or go through and just pick up all the trash around your house and take that out. And eventually you will see that the results you'll see from that small task will motivate you to keep going. But thank you so much for watching my video today. I hope that you'll decide to stick around and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. A little bit of a before shot and then the after.